Alright, we're going to play a new WOD today, Spectrum Descent. Shown off the title screen. I guess not really a title screen, it doesn't show the title. I deemed Spectrum Descent to be appropriate for June because as advertised, it is extremely colorful. And there are even a couple MBF21 effects to make it even more colorful than might otherwise be possible. So far, I've beaten the first 11 maps plus the secret map. It's 16 maps total. Map 1 is a pretty classic style map 1, where you gotta scrounge free weapons from a main room and then do some mini challenges on the side. Now, right away, I said the same thing for Judgment. I have such a hard time remembering that name. I said the same thing for Judgment Retrial. I have a lot of respect for when they make weapon changes, but then, like, don't force you to use that weapon. For example, this WOD has a faster pistol and an improved chain gun. I didn't even realize that at first, because you don't actually need to use the pistol on this map. So, true to the name, Spectrum Descent is full of color, and that's really the visual theme. A lot of Doom WODs tend to be dark. I'm not going to say that that's like, you know, a fault that a lot of Doom WODs do, because I'm not looking at every Doom WOD right now and can confidently say a lot of them are dark. But I do know that oftentimes they do tend to the darker direction. And this WOD says, no, we're going to do bright colors, and we're still going to have that dark sky. So stuff still looks good, because Doom does look better with the darker sky, I think. So I'm starting off, I want to get that rocket launcher and my chain gun. There's really only one fight in this level that's, like, risky. And we'll get to that when we get to it, because it has arch files. I beat this pretty easily on my, like, intro run. But it still took me 3 tries when I was recording the demo, so I don't know. Oh, I didn't mention this yet. MBF trick. I think it's MBF. I don't actually know if it's MBF exclusive. But when enemies get shot, their blood is like a bunch of different colors, which, you know, that's kind of cute. And there's our improved chain gun. This is that sketchy fight, but I think I did it in a better way here, where I gave myself an out by tunneling out to the side and then going. So I was able to escape pretty nicely. Alright, now we're out here. Oh, and what I also remember was not being low ammo in that first dry run. But here we are, and ammo's not looking that great. I'm also going to say that the shape of this map does really well to coordinate the fights. You have options about when to do them, and not only does it matter the order you do them in terms of the options, but it also affects the shape. Like, maybe you want to run away from a fight, but it's so close to the other ones. So getting that one done sooner might have an effect. So, especially for a map 1, I think this map works really well. And right away, map 1, here, Cybruisers, there they are. These Cybruisers are like the Heartland Cybruisers, which is to say they do a little bit less damage than normal rockets. Just by feel, it seems to be around 80 damage or so. I don't know if that's an MBF21 exclusive thing or what. My guess is no. I believe that you could give a vanilla Doom dehacked thing a smaller explosion by giving it the Archvile explosion. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is MBF21 exclusive. Yeah, I didn't really say much about like the individual fights there. It wasn't really an individual fight level. But the Psy Bruisers are just done really well. Them dealing a little bit less damage, I I think this is the standard for what Psy Bruisers should be. And it's how it was in Heartland. I'm obviously not going to open up Heartland right now and mull around there. But I've seen a lot of iterations on Psy Bruisers. No SP2 had them a lot as well. Probably did them the worst. Nah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's the worst, but it had a bit of an error where they were just too fast, and that was fixed in OSP3. I think they're really well balanced in this map set, so excited to record the rest. Like this set, maybe because it's a community project. I'm not really sure why it is, but it just seems to have a lot of respect in the early levels. Like, nah, we're not really gonna introduce these things over time. You've played Doom before. We're going to give you a little bit of dehacked stuff and just implement it right away. And the map does a good job. It looks good. You got all the good stuff. All right. Next, I'll probably do Sigil 2 next. All right.